Hello and welcome to Supercraft. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Thorin, and welcome to our first tutorial aimed at new Minecraft players. I've loaded up a new world here with a random seed, and today we're going to go through the first day of Minecraft. When you load a new world, you have nothing. No equipment, no food, no light sources, nothing. You start right at the beginning of the day, so as long as you stay away from any caves, you should be safe from mobs or monsters, who only spawn where it's dark. The day lasts 10 minutes, which should be enough time to get us to a safe place. The first thing we're going to do is get some wood. Wood is our first basic material that we're going to use to get some tools and start our shelter. You can get wood simply by walking up to a tree and punching it by holding down the left mouse button. Just hold it down until the wood disappears, and go ahead and just keep doing this until you have 6 or 7 blocks of wood. It doesn't really matter what kind of wood you're getting at this point, as we're just going to be breaking it down into more basic materials like planks and sticks that we will use to make some tools. Okay, so we've chopped down 2 trees using our hands, and you'll see that once you remove all the wood, the tree starts to degrade, the leaves start to disappear, and they'll drop things like apples and saplings. The saplings can be used to plant new trees so that you always have wood sources. So this area that we started in is pretty nice for us, actually. We've got sheep here, so we'll be able to make a bed. We've got cows over there, so we'll be able to get some pretty good food early on, as well as chickens. So we're in a pretty good place. We're right near the water, which is nice, mostly because it's scenic. We've got a forest over here, another forest over there that looks like a spruce forest. So this is actually a pretty good place to start. So now that we have some wood, we're going to go ahead and make some tools. Opening up our inventory, we're going to take all of our oak wood here, put it into our crafting grid here, which tells us that for every oak wood we have, we will get 4 planks. If you hold shift and click on it, it'll automatically convert all your oak into oak wood planks. Now we're going to take half of these planks, put them in a grid like this, and that's telling us for every 5 of these we have, we're going to get 4 sticks. Now we're going to take just 1 of each, put it in here, and this will get us a crafting table. The crafting table is what we use to make more advanced materials. Place the crafting table down, right click on it, and now you'll see instead of a 2x2 crafting grid, we have a 3x3 grid. We'll start with the most basic tools. We need a pickaxe, which is created like that. An axe, which is created like that. It's going to convert these. A shovel. And that's all we're going to do for now. That's enough to get us started. And we're going to take our axe now, and we're going to get some more wood. As you can see, now that we have the axe, everything goes a little bit faster. Pick up these other saplings, we can use them later on. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is get some better materials. The next material that we want is stone. And I think I'm going to go mine into this hill over here. That should give us also a nice place to start our beginning base. Often an easy way to get started is just to mine straight into a hill. Using my shovel, I'm going to dig out the dirt. And then using my pickaxe, I'm going to start mining away the stone. Now this stone here is called andesite. That's actually not terribly useful for us because it cannot be made into tools. But over here we have some stone, which will turn into cobblestone. And we're just going to keep digging this out until we have at least a dozen pieces. That will be enough to make a better pick and a furnace, which we can use to start smelting some things into more complex materials. Okay, we're going to go back to our crafting table, which I probably should have just brought with me. Is digging through, or having to travel back and forth is not the most convenient. So coming back over here, we're going to break it with our axe and take it with us back to our new home. Place the table down. Placing one cobblestone in each spot will give us a furnace, which we'll place here. And now we're going to start making some coal. Put it in the furnace, and you'll see the furnace actually acts as a light source, but only while it's burning. Next thing we're going to make is a better pick. It's the same crafting recipe as the wooden one, except instead of the wood planks here, we're using cobblestone. And we're going to keep digging our home, and you can see now it goes even just a little bit faster than it did before. And what we're looking for here, which unfortunately we're not getting a lot of, is more stone. Oh, we've got a cave in there, so I'm not going to dig any more in there because I don't know what's going to spawn in there. So we're actually going to go... Oh, wolves. We're going to go over here. No, let's go back through here. We're just going to dig down a little bit. You can see that our furnace has gotten dark, so now we have one piece of charcoal, which we're going to toss right back in there, and it's going to convert all these into charcoal as well. Okay, and we're just going to throw 3 more in there. Oh, we can't, because it's a different kind of wood. Okay, so we're just going to keep digging out some more stone so that we can make some more stone tools. And I was hoping that we would find some coal or iron early on, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. If we come out here and look at the position of the sun, you can see that it is getting towards nighttime. It's starting to set over there. So we're going to want to make sure we're ready for night to come. Okay, and we're just going to smelt the rest of those. Taking this charcoal, we're going to take some sticks and some charcoal, and we're going to get torches. So now we have 20 torches, so this is great because now we can light up our house here. The other thing that we want is going to make some more tools here and get a better axe. You might find that you do things in different orders when you start. It really is going to depend on where you start, what sort of things are available to you. Sometimes you have really a lot of materials available to you. Sometimes you find things a little bit scarce. Sometimes you have more stone that's easier to mine out. Sometimes you have more wood that's easier to mine out. So it's really just going to depend where things are at. And we're going to go over here. We're going to make ourselves a door. starting to get dark. So now that we have our door in place, our little house there is safe. I'm just going to see if I can quickly get some wool. We need 3 pieces of wool, but I also want to make sure I don't kill all of my sheep. We only got 2 pieces, and I have 1 more sheep here. 1 more sheep there. Looks like I don't have enough sheep walking around to get an entire bed. You want to have 3 pieces for a bed, but you want to make sure you leave enough sheep so that you can breed them later on. So we're just going to wait out the night. Fortunately, we've got our nice little starter house. It's not beautiful, but it'll do. With the door closed, we can now wait for the morning to come. It takes 10 minutes for the night to finish, just like it took 10 minutes for the day to go through. And that's it. We have survived our first day. Next time we'll start going into mining, farming, and continuing to upgrade our home here so that we can survive better. I hope you enjoyed this and you found it informative. If you have any questions, anything you want me to go through, please leave them down in the comments. If you'd like to see more of these, let me know. And we'll see you next time on Supergraft.